Hello everybody and welcome back for another episode of Indie Impressions. My name is Nick, and today we're going to be checking out a very cool little 2D side-scrolling shooter/platformer called Blasting Agent that I happened to find on Congregate. So this is indeed a web browser-style game, but one that I thought was very neat. I did try the first level of it, and it's got some neat weapon upgrades, and in fact, I believe there are some bosses as well, so I figured let's give it a shot and see how it goes. We're going to click to play. Here's our mission select screen, and there seem to be some awards down here, which we get for clearing out various things. Looks like we've got a total of 3 levels here to choose from, so, you know, probably a bit on the short side, but that's okay. An easy mode and a hard mode. Hard mode is locked, as you can see, and I guess this plus-minus is to operate the change mechanism for that. That's okay, we don't need to use it, because we only have one option anyway. Alright, so this is level 1, and I am using a 360 controller on this with my keys mapped over via joy to key, in case you're wondering. So we're going to press C to shoot. In this case, I have it mapped to X, and I'm just using the D-pad on my 360 controller. So here we go. Some sort of a tundra winter wasteland here with some kind of angry-looking character who's going to be shooting at me. Now, if I shoot these characters to death, they will present me with hearts. Hearts are my health currency, as you can see in the top left corner there. There's only a few things worth mentioning as far as the UI goes, and I kind of wish that they didn't have a promo for, you know, the publisher or whoever we want to call that in the bottom right corner of the screen, but such is life. We've got our monsters destroyed in the top middle right, and then we've got our amount of gold percent to the right of that. So we obviously want to shoot for 100% everything if it can be helped. I'm gonna do my best to vanquish all the monsters, collect all the gold, and whatever weapon power-ups and pickups I can find are pretty neat as well. So I'm liking the vibe here. This is a very low-res, lo-fi style presentation, reminding me a little bit of Crystal Catacombs, actually. It's almost like a 2-bit style, which is kind of neat. And I'm liking the soundtrack that goes along very well with that. There's something about the low-res sprite art as well as like a really low-res, you know, chiptune style soundtrack that definitely puts me in the mood for some exploration and action. Alright, that worked out very well for me. I traded some bullets for life in that case, and, well, I don't actually have ammo, I should mention, too. I was thinking for a second that maybe I did, but that is not the case. So I want to shoot for as many of these weapon upgrades as I can find. So far, I just have the one that improved speed and range, I think it was, but there was also one that just does straight-up damage, and then one that does a spread shot, too, which I would be very happy to find. What's going on up here? Is that a thing? Nope. Looks like that just ends. So we'll head back down. You know, this is also reminding me of something else. I can't quite put my finger on it. But there's definitely a vibe of a few other games that I've played. Definitely played on this channel as well. Is it maybe a little bit Risk of Rain? But that's not necessarily what I was thinking of. Oh, geez, this guy's messing me up. Alright, I don't know what's up with those bouncy balls, but I guess we need to make sure we watch out for those. And try and vanquish this enemy before he turned around, and it did. Oh, there's also some gold up there, so we're gonna have to go back. Not sure exactly what happens with death in this particular game. I'm gonna hope that perhaps, if I do well enough, that there might be a checkpoint somewhere. Because right now, I am on the verge of death, and I'm pretty sure that robot that I need to fight is rather tough. Let's jump down, I guess, from the top part here and see if we can land inside of wherever that gold was. Right here. Ah, beautiful. Oh, and it's got a damage upgrade as well. This is definitely an important spot to find. Slowly but surely eliminating all of those blocks in the way. It looks like, I think my bullet changed color there. And we'll just fire our way through this. So far, so good. And watch out for that. That's the spread shot that I think I'm trying to get my hands on. Oh, geez. Probably can't get hit by another one of those. Do I have enough range? Oh, I actually do have enough range that I can take him out from a distance, I think. And I think that might be a checkpoint, hopefully, since we went through an area transition. Alright, let's vanquish that thing, get some health, and now we can actually take one more hit again. Oh, that looked like a bigger heart, or... No, maybe I just imagined it. Okay, apparently the game does not like this interior cave area. It seems like the frame rate is a little bit choppy now, which is a little sad considering, you know, super low-res sprite art and stuff, but I guess what can you do if the engine isn't necessarily super optimized? I just want to make sure I take this guy out for my stat percent. Alright, that worked pretty well. And some gold. I do love gold. We're at 31%, so we've actually got a little ways to go yet, even though it seems like we've made a good bit of progress so far. Oh, geez. Watch out. I think the heart power-up might have actually stopped my bullet there, unless I was mistaken. Alright, I'm definitely enjoying this a lot more with a damage power-up. This seems like we have a much better chance at actually surviving. If you want to sit up, thank you. What's going on over here on the left? Seems like a good spot to put another weapon power-up or something. What do you think? Oh, we're definitely going in here. Obviously. Full of gold. I do love the fact that this is structured almost like, maybe like a Mega Man style game, but with totally a different vibe to it. Mega Man is very focused, very linear. This seems like there's a little bit of room for exploration, but, you know, you also have a little bit of chance that maybe you'll find something you didn't expect. And I always enjoy that. I mean, not that you couldn't have that same experience in Mega Man as well, but this definitely seems like we have no idea what we might run into from one turn to the next. Although, you know, thinking about that as well, you never expected in Mega Man 2 there would just be like a giant animal shooting whatever those blades were or whatever they were. Oh geez, the spikes! I just want to land in between. Alright. Careful. Good thing our hero can jump awfully high. Don't get killed. One more. There we go. Be very unfortunate, because I don't know if I maybe lose my weapon power-ups if I end up getting killed at this point. Oh, that's an enemy. I thought that was a little pile of gold. You tricked me. I feel like I'm playing Load Runner or something with this. Oh, we've got the spread shot. That's fantastic. We got the trifecta. Although, spread shot I thought would be much more substantial than that. It is not. That's okay. I guess we'll just fall down then. And hope we don't land on spikes. Brilliant. This is also reminding me a little bit of Blaster Master with the way that there's, like, these little alcoves hidden off to the side that you don't necessarily need to go in, but if you find them, like, there's, you know, exploration to be had. That went fairly well. I think we're almost back to full. There we go. That should bring us back up. And another big scary robot. There we go. Thankfully, the range on that character's bullets are not very far at all. Is there more up above me? I can't really tell. I wish this had, like, a Spelunky style... Oh, okay. Well, I went through the door. I was gonna, like, try and see if I could stand still and look up, but I don't think that's the case. Same with down. I feel like every game should have the ability to look up and down, if that's a factor. And we're at 90% enemies killed, so we're definitely gonna have to finish off the last little bit here. If we're any kind of adventurer worth our salt, and I certainly hope we are at this point. Alright, so we're gonna jump across here very carefully. Hopefully we can actually... Okay, we took out that dude before he even became a factor. I missed that jump because I'm a dingus, and for whatever reason didn't decide to hold down my jump long enough. You know, the controls actually work quite well. Even mapped to a 360 controller, I have... Despite me falling a lot, I have no issues recommending this so far. I'm having a very good time with it. Not sure why I didn't just do that last time. That seems like a much easier way to go. Oh, what is that? There's just like a full health power-up in the wall? Is that a thing that I can... Alright, we're gonna have to check this out. I'll just make another jump at it. Or a jump at it, because I didn't actually try to... Oh, okay. That actually added an extra health. I didn't realize that was gonna be a thing that we could do. Even better, so it's got like some Mega Man X-style health increase. And this is our boss. Some sort of narwhal with plasma bullets that shoot out of its horn. Definitely a pretty creepy cosmic entity, if you ask me. And it sounds like the soundtrack has turned a little bit sinister. Thankfully, I got this extra bit of health. This actually is a pretty good chance at meaning that I might live. Just gotta make sure I walk through these bullets at the right moment, and jump over the snow pile at the right moment as well. And that's really all we've got to worry about with this boss. Not that difficult when you take the time to make sure you take care of everything before you jump in. So that was the level completed. We actually didn't get all the treasure or all the enemies, but we did at least get all of the weapon power-ups, which I don't know if they'll carry over to the next level. This is the first time I've finished a level in this. I was going to presume that if we finish levels on easy that they might unlock on hard, but I don't actually know if that's the case. Let's just jump into this one, see... Oh, our weapon power-ups do, in fact, carry over, so that's really good news. And I wonder now if I can have the ability to grab more of them and they'll even stack on top of the ones I already have. I don't want to play too much of this just because I'm really enjoying it, and I want to make sure that you guys get to have a fresh experience if you jump in at this point. So I think I will let you go at this point, though, but definitely go ahead and play this. Like I said, totally free, available to play right in your browser. And there are even awards and stuff to unlock, so there's a bunch of things to be seen. And it seems like it's a very nice addition to the Indie Impressions game gallery, as it were. So I really enjoy when we find games like this. Very simple, right to the point, and enjoyable, and they're not overwrought or overcomplicated. It's just, a nice, pleasant, good time. Something that we can immediately relate to. We don't have to deconstruct it too heavily, because, it is what it is. It's a fun little good time without too much to worry about. So, that's Blasting Agent for you. Hope you enjoyed the video. As always, if you did enjoy the video, consider leaving a like. That helps me out a whole bunch. Helps spread the word about the channel and the fact that I'm covering these games every single day. And of course, that's the other way you can help out. If you want to come on back tomorrow, new games up every single day without exception. We're getting very near the 800 video or 800 game mark. So if you want to continue to support the channel, feel free to come on back. I will be glad to have you again tomorrow. And, leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this one in particular. If you're a fan of these style, like 2D, side-scrolling, action shooter type games. And, I also just really like to find games like this to kind of diversify the types of stuff that shows up on Indie Impressions. I don't want it to be all just first-person exploration games, although I do quite enjoy those. Oh, there's a spread shot down there. I'm going to have to go grab that before we actually leave. Just in the very off chance that it actually will augment what I have going currently. But first I have to survive this encounter with whatever this mecha droid is, and we did. And we've got kind of a weird 3-shot now. Okay, it's very strange, but I'll take it. So thank you everybody for watching and sticking around. I will see you all back tomorrow, and I hope you have a fantastic night. Talk to you later.